market moves higher and gives us some indications the B wave may be done. How high can the bulls go? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so the market moved higher today, breaking out in a 1-2-1-2 setup that I put out in my trading room this morning and hit the 1.0 extension at the close. We would expect it to continue moving higher in our bullish structure, but if they fail here, this could have been a B wave of B. I'll get into all that in just 1 second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500 and the Nasdaq. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get that daily S&P update, trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, so I am in a transitional period right now, moving from my house into an RV. So this one is being done from a hotel room, so we're going to keep it short and to the point. Let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 1-hour futures chart for the S&P 500, and the move that we've been tracking since last week is the move off of the low here, where we got a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, and then a 1-2 to get this C wave started that we've been looking for. And now it's breaking out in wave 3 of 3. It has hit the 1.0 extension, which is the minimum target for a wave 3 of 3, but we would expect it to hit at least 38.33, unless this is going to be just wave 1 of C, and then we would pull back into and have 3, 4, and 5 back up. So we would like to see it hit at least 38.33, maybe a little bit higher for 3 of 3, then look for a pullback, then up toward the 38.71 area for all of wave 3, one more pullback, and then up towards 39.10. Now, that is not our full target. We were looking for the 4,200 area. So if this is the case and we follow this pattern, this is just going to be wave 1 of C. However, if they extend this wave 3 that we're in right now from this low right here, this Roman numeral 2 low, if they extend that, this can turn into wave 3 of C, where we get a full extension up toward the 3,900 area, a pullback, and then a move into the 4,000s, which would likely be considered all of C at that time. So that is the bullish move that we're tracking in this bounce. Remember, the overall pattern that we're tracking is a bigger ABC up off of the low, where you got A, B, and then C up toward the 4,200 area. And from there, we would look for a reversal and a very strong sell-off down towards the 25 to 2,900 area, which would be quite a nasty drop on the ES. For a bearish perspective or a continued move lower, we're still tracking the same bigger ABC pattern that I just drew out. However, what we would look at is this being an A wave down, this being a B wave bounce, and then you'd see a C wave down toward 3,600, which is the lower end of our support zone, 3591 to be exact. Remember, this is on the SPX cash market and not the futures, so the number is just a little bit lower. So that's the bearish perspective. If we top out here and can't continue our move higher and then break this low, we would be looking at around 3,600 for support for that move down, and then we would look for the same type of pattern higher toward that 4,200 area for a C wave before we see a nasty sell-off after that. All right, over on the Nasdaq. Now on the Nasdaq, we have a little bit of a different pattern because the Nasdaq has been lagging and moving lower through its support, and now it has bounced up and has lagged a little bit of the bounce that the ES had. So you would have a diagonal where you're tracing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, okay, towards the 11,160 to 11,200 area to complete its wave 1 of C, and then from there you'd look for a wave 2, 3, 4, and 5 up toward the 13,000 area, toward those August highs, where we would look for a nasty sell-off from the Nasdaq as well. However, if the Nasdaq is unable to complete that pattern, we would be looking at this being a wave 4 up, and then we'd be looking for an A, B, C down and 5. And before you type in the comments that wave 5 should be a 5-wave structure, remember this has been a diagonal move all the way down. So each of these structures are going to be A, B, C moves or 3-wave moves because that's how diagonals play out. So if this is a wave 4, we would look for an A, B, and then a pretty strong sell-off down toward the 10,000 area, possibly as low as 9,500 on the Nasdaq to give us our new low. And that would be the alternate count if the diagonal can't play out. Guys, if you love the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link and it'll take you right over to the website. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible plans and they both come with a 7-day free trial. because I want you to get in there and make sure you love it and become part of my trading team before you ever spend a penny. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, as well as all of your Elliott Wave questions answered. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing trade, which means our trades can last anywhere from a few days to a few weeks, so we don't trade quite as often as a day trading room does. However, if you are looking for day trading as well as individual stocks, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as individual stocks, day trading, and PT's reduced risk binary method that just crushes the market. He gets you in at a small price and gives you big multiples on your money, and it's how he sets up the trade that's so unique. Something you kind of have to check out, which is another reason we give you that 7-day free trial. We also started a challenge account where you put $4,000 into a small account and use as many ES futures averaging 3 to 4% gains per week, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we'd love to have you in our rooms so we can make some money together. All right, key takeaways for today. Over on the SPX, remember we were not looking at the ES today because it did have a little bit of a cloudier after hours trading, but the SPX has a strong structure here for a 1-2-1-2 setup breakout. We're at the 1.0. We would like to see him push up to at least 38.33 before we see the pullback toward the 37.80 area, and then a move higher from there. Over on the Nasdaq, we are tracking a diagonal, which we know we don't trust, so we would be looking for wave 3 to complete. When the ES wave completes, pull back in wave 4 back into wave 1 territory, which is how diagonals operate, and then get wave 5 up toward the 11,200 area. If they cannot complete this diagonal, which is a fair probability since diagonals are not reliable, we would be looking at this being a wave 4 with an ABC down in 5, because this move down is a diagonal that has played out, and we would look for that to be the 10,000 to 9,500 target. Guys, that is the market update for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.